And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of ARPG Podcast. It is episode 15, I think.
We don't know. He doesn't upload them enough for us to really know.
I do it very slowly.
Slowly, you've only uploaded to episode 9, you limp dick son of a bitch.
Well, as I said before, I'm doing it very slowly.
The upload should get faster now that he isn't working like a fucking whore.
You know what? I might even just do a mass upload spree just because I need to get the Mario episode, I think, out before March ends, which is actually quite soon.
Yeah, March ends in 11 days now. Anyway, it's episode 15 of the ARP podcast. This is actually going to be a rather slow episode since there wasn't much that happened this week or last week.
Then I did not watch any anime.
Wait, you said you were going to watch more.
I fell asleep.
Oh, you stupid munchkin. Ugh. Well, I guess we can talk about some of the stuff that has ended this week. Well, you know, little bits. We'll save that for next week when we rant and rave about all the bad stuff that happened this year. But no, Higarashi's finished for now. Inuyasha just ended.
But confirmed
today,
second season.
Yeah, for both Higurashi and Inuyasha. I don't know. The Higarashi's confirmed to be in the summer. I'm going to just look around. There's no confirmation for Inuyasha yet, though.
Oh, was I still streaming my screen for it? Oh,
yep,
weird.
You have been.
Did I close it?
Let me check. Yes, you did.
Okay, then never mind.
But actually, I think I know what we can talk about since this was announced last week and we didn't talk about it. Devil's a Part-Timer Season 2.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
just nowhere.
Yeah, talk about coming the fuck out of nowhere. I can't deny I am utterly shocked that this is happening.
I don't know. It's been so long.
It's been 8 years.
I don't remember where.
Like, officially in the spring, in the summer, it'll be 8 years. Like,
this was
talk about weights, right?
Yeah. Are they still being done by White Fox?
There's no studio attached to it yet, so we don't know. But it has been. It's confirmed. It's coming. But like, just
8 years.
8 years.
2013.
Like, I think the only wait that was just as long was the Index series. The Index series aired in 2010, its second season, and it didn't get a third season until 8 to 9 years later. Similar things with Railgun, too, right?
Oh, yeah.
Railgun 2, I believe, was around the same time. Let me check. Railgun 2 anime. Yeah, that's Railgun. Is this season 2 or season 1? Season 2 was 2013. Season 3 didn't air for like another 7 years. And season 3 was incredible. So like, yeah, no, we're seeing a lot more shows getting second seasons and whatnot.
Oh yeah.
Like, I mean, we just said Yasahime is getting a second season. Okay, I want to get the English name. The Misfits of Demon Academy is getting a second season.
Wow.
We already know Demon Slayer's coming. Danmachi's getting a fourth season. Goblin Slayer's getting a second season too.
Oh yeah.
Like, we're seeing a lot more shows getting a second season, and like, I don't know. The question is like, is things changing where we're seeing more studios being like, yeah, let's go more than one season, right?
Yeah.
Because like, remember, like just 4 or 5 years ago, a second season was just like a miracle, right?
It was more of it needed to do really well.
Well, even then, like you say, it needed to do real well. It needed to explode.
It needed to be the what? Be like a shonen level popular show, but not really a shonen show at the same time.
To an extent, but like,
have to be in shonen.
Like, let's use Winter right now as an example. Look at how many sequels we got in Winter. We got 1, 2, 3. I see 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think that's it, actually. Yeah, we got 13. We got 14 sequels in one season.
Oh.
And like half of them are like super freaking just like, oh my god, these shows are great. Like let's go back, say 4 years, right? So let's go about 2017 winter, right?
2017 winter? Okay.
Yeah. So in terms of sequels, in terms of shows that have the sequels, we got 1, 2, we got another Gintama. We got the second season of Tales Zestaria, so that's 4. Chaos Child's considered a sequel, so that's 5, 6. Yeah, no, I don't see any else. So, like, we're seeing more and more sequels being lit every year now, and it's finally, right?
Finally that it finally get fucking sequel and stuff.
Oh, it's nice to see. Like, everybody is just like, what's that word I'm looking for? Freaking like, yeah, you know what? It may not be in the same studio. Like White Fox, which studio has notoriously never done sequels outside of Attack on Titan.
Excuse me, who?
Like that was actually something I found rather interesting. Is if you look at which studio, outside of Attack on Titan, they don't do sequels unless it's a movie, which they did with Cabaneri of the Iron Fortress. But like they don't do sequels, and that's one of the main reasons why we see the 3-part ODA of Ancient Magnus Brides being handled by a different studio. And that's why a lot of people are assuming Vinland Saga's eventual sequel is going to be handled by which studio. But that's one I think that actually may be handled by which studio. Because Vinland Saga was just like...
It was good.
It was massive.
It's good.
But yeah, no, I think we're living in an anime era now where we're actually getting sequels. I mean, just look at spring. We're getting sequels to My Hero Academia. Its 5th fucking season.
Yep.
A 5th season.
A 5th season.
Like, when was that? Oh God.
What?
I don't think we've ever seen anime go above 3. It's usually just continuous or end at 2, right?
Yeah.
We're getting sequel to how to not summon a demon lord, which is a ecchi show. It is hilarious. We're getting the finale of the redo of Fruits Basket.
We get a remake. We got a complete remake of something though.
Shaman King. Yeah, new adaptation. Apparently it's going to Netflix.
Oh.
But we got Zombieland Saga Season 2, Aruma-kun Season 2. We got a little chibi show.
Season, wow.
Yeah. We got a little chibi show of Slime to, take some time between the first half and the second half. Freaking Megalobox Season 2. We got a new SSSS show coming out.
And I wonder if it will be just trippy as Gridman.
And that's just in the spring. In the summer, we got part 2 of Jobless Reincarnation, Maid Dragon 2, Slime Season 2. We got
Oh, you've been missing out on some of the big titles, my dude. What about The World Ends with You, the animation?
I'm talking about sequels.
Oh, you're talking about zombie.
Like this whole thing has been done sequels. Like what the fuck?
Well, I was talking about some originals there.
I mean, yeah, World Ends With You is going to be good. I expect it to be fine. And a lot of people are going to complain, obviously, because it's a game adaptation and nobody ever is happy with game adaptations.
You already mentioned Zombieland Sega too, right?
Yeah. But like it's just nice to see anime studios finally being like, yeah, we can actually do more. Right?
We can do more.
And it gives people who can't read the manga, the light novels, the web novels, a chance to experience the series.
Oh, Marcel, your favorite one has got a second season.
Eh?
I'm Living on 100 Lives.
Oh, I dropped that within the first 10 minutes.
Second season.
I'm actually going to be disappointed. Give me a second.
Oh, there's a second season of that Otome game one.
Yeah.
Yeah, continue.
Yeah, villainous.
My life is a villainous.
I wonder how the second season's going to go, though, since it feels like there isn't much to work with again.
Well, where did they end off?
Well, you know, after she saved the student council president who was, like, tied to a life of trying to kill her.
There's still some stuff.
Yeah. Well, it was easily one of the best shows of last year. But again, I'll say it again. It's just really nice to see anime studios actually willing to, you know, deal with sequels, right? Like we've seen sequel, like even in the fall. You look at the fall. There's sequels to Haikyuu, Mahoka, regretfully, Higurashi, and all that. Like it's nice. It's nice to see studios willing to keep going on something rather than just bouncing to something new right away, right? Like even when a studio doesn't give up, like Data Live's a perfect example. It's getting a 4th season coming up, right?
Yeah.
And it's probably gonna, and it was a show that needed, it's coming in the fall too. Sweet. And it was a show that needed JC Staff to step in, and honestly, the 3rd season was probably the best season of Data Live. And I do mean that. I think the 3rd season was actually really good. So, like, if they're this new staff that's stepping in to do it, Geek Toys. I mean, it's one of those things where it's just like, I'm okay with new studios coming in because it keeps things doing, right? And Geek Toys has already done a Data Live series. They did the Kurumi focused movies.
Kurumi.
Data Bullet.
Oh. God, I didn't follow those ones.
I haven't seen them yet. I do plan to watch them.
Uh-oh, did I? Oh, there we go.
And then, of course, we have the announcement that, moving on to game stuff, Shin Megami Tensei actually has a release date now.
Shin Megami Tensei?
Yep.
Shin Megami Tensei?
Yep, it is coming to PS4, Switch, and PC on May 25th.
Oh my god. Time to save my money.
You're really going to get that?
Shin Megami Tensei 5, right?
Well, no, the remaster.
Oh. Nocturne?
Yep.
Oh. Yeah, maybe. I'm more excited for 5.
I mean, it all looks decent, but like I never played Shin Megami Tensei's. I've only been Persona.
Again, you gotta try out the edgy brother.
Maybe. Oh,
And
did you
the
hear
older
Crunchyroll's getting a new website?
No.
Yeah, Crunchyroll has a new experience, and premium members in the United States will be first to give it a try.
The United States.
Yeah, pretty much they are, it looks like they are allowing you to create lists. It looks like the whole thing is,
Just for more friendlier interface?
Yeah, pretty much. That's what it looks like, actually. It looks like they're just updating it to just make it look cleaner and run cleaner. I mean, about time. They did update their player last year, and it's been a lot better. I remember when their player would just randomly crash.
Ah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's been a light week this week. There hasn't been much announced. You know, normal stuff. So why don't we just talk about what we watched this week?
Oh, wait.
You didn't watch anything, did you?
That's just you. Yeah, I just fell asleep.
Alrighty. Well, I guess I'll talk about Slime, since I think Slime had its strongest episode.
They're getting to the part where they're attacking the
Well, they just started the attack, right?
Yeah, starting the attack on Tempest, right?
As I pointed out on my little blog, I think Slime is the strongest show when it is allowing the others to be just as badass as well. Like this whole episode, yeah, you know what? Rimuru killed about 10,000 people in 10 seconds. There's no denying Rimuru's a beast. But it also allowed all the other characters again to show why they are just as capable as well. Like freaking the old fart. The old fart. What's his name?
Hyakuru.
Yeah, but he was just like, it was one of those. What's the best way to describe it?
Sorry,
you know when an old man is just tired of your shit.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the best way to describe it.
Everyone's tired of our shit.
Yeah, I know, we get used to it. But no, he pretty much was a badass. The orc, Gerudo. Gerudo, you know, the orc who was the brother of the guy who was made to be the orc lord last season, right?
Was he named Gerudo or was he named
Gerudo?
Gerudo. Really?
Yeah. But yeah, no, he actually got a time to shine. The dude literally was just like, oh, you're immortal? You can keep regenerating? Okay, let's see how long it is until you actually start feeling pain. And just beats the shit out of the dude.
Alright, poo.
Like, it was a total badass moment. I was just like, okay, this character's cool. And it's one of those things where you look at an episode and you're like, wow, these characters, yeah, Rimuru is literally a god at this point, right? There's no denying it. But like everyone in his army is strong in their own right. And it also is it's also a great thing of showing how to give a satisfying retaliation. Right? So like it pretty much went how I started. Oh, the humans think they're good. Oh, now they aren't fighting in the barrier and the monsters literally beat the shit out of them.
Goodbye.
Yeah, it was satisfying.
Okay.
And I believe this last episode of the first part is next week. Let me check. I believe the last episode of the first half is next week. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, last episode. No, 10.
It's interesting.
No, there's two episodes left.
It's interesting that they're like splitting up into 2 cores here.
It's just easier for studios to handle it, right?
Right.
Like, I mean, we all love when shows go straight through, right? There's no denying it. We love it's something we all love, right? But it's just a simple fact that nowadays it's much easier to split it in 2 cores because A, you aren't having to kill yourself, but B, you make more money. Like, just think about it. There's a reason why Mushoku Tensei and Slime were split into 2 cores this year. It's just it allows studios to market more. Because you're covering pretty much Slime is covering winter, spring, and summer this year when you think about it, right? Since they have that little weird show coming in.
Which one?
This one. They have this one coming in, right? The Life and Times in Slime Town, pretty much.
Oh, yeah, okay. I see.
Yeah, so they have that one coming in the spring, and in the summer they get the sequel.
It's like a coma thing. It's like a 4 coma type of.
Yeah, so it's just smart. Like it's just really smart to do it that way, and I don't see an issue with it.
Mm-hmm.
And then other things that happen, you know, the Cells at Work Code Black ended.
Right. Yep.
And it's not as good as the original. Like, here's the thing. Code Black, I get it. They're in the body of a literal American.
Okay.
And, like, Code Black's biggest issue is it just feels like a kick in the nuts every single episode with no chance to breathe. What?
Nah, you're.
Like that's just the thing. A lot of people are like, oh, look at it tells so much more darker stories, and I'm like, did we not see the last story of the second season of Cells at Work? I mean, it was literally about cancer trying to take over the body.
You bead.
Like I don't know what's more darker than that, if you know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
And I appreciate Code Black, but I also see like, was Code Black on Crunchyroll? Oh my God, Code Black was on Crunchyroll this entire time.
You didn't watch. Oh, you bad boy. You bad boy.
Oh, fuck off.
You bad boy. I'm not one to talk, but you bad boy.
Bite me. But yeah, no, freaking, I don't think Code Black's bad. I think it's rather good. I understand why it was made, but I'm also just like, the originals, it's just better. It tells just as dark stories while giving you a chance to breathe. And I get that it's impossible for Code Black to do that, but that also doesn't mean it isn't a downfall, right?
Okay, yeah. Well.
I also just didn't like the ending of it. I thought the ending was stupid.
Oh, how did it end?
Pretty much it ended as just like, oh, the last episode was the man was having a heart attack, right?
Oof.
But he survives, and apparently they fast forward a bit, and it's getting better, right? Like they're not in Code Black.
Oh, yeah.
So it's just like, okay, that's a nice ending. I like that. Nope, the ending is the guy's injected with a needle. I think it was like a blood test. And then the cells end up in a different body that is Code Black, and I'm just like, what the fuck's the point of this?
That is Code Black.
Like, why not just have a happy ending, right?
Wait, so...
It was like a blood transfusion, right?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
R.I.P.
I'm like, why not just have a happy ending, for fuck's sakes, right? Like, what's the point of this? What, like, this isn't funny. This is stupid.
They're in like an eternal hell or something like that.
Pretty much. Ugh. An eternal hell is probably a good way to describe it when you think about it.
That's sad.
Yeah, no, I just looked at it like, that's stupid. Like, that's just stupid.
Okay.
Ugh. And ReZero continues to be the best show of the winter. Fuck you, Attack on Titan, it is.
Oh. Oh, I hear some denial there.
Fuck you, man. ReZero's better than Attack on Titan. It just is. Like, don't get me wrong. I think Attack on Titan's on its way to a 10 out of 10 in my ratings, right? And now I rarely give 10 out of 10s.
The best anime can still not be topped, I'm afraid, Marcel.
I'm sorry, what?
It still cannot top the best anime in existence.
And what is that?
Boku no Pico.
Oh, fuck off. Anyway, ReZero Season 2 has been interesting because there's been... It really feels like there's been far less conflict fighting-wise than than you'd expect, right?
Has there?
Yeah. because when you look at in season one, there was a lot of conflict. I don't think there was that many arcs in season one that didn't have like
somebody dying.
Well, less about somebody dying, fights, right?
Fighting.
Like the first arc, Elsa, right? The second arc, there was the battles with the Rem. And then the third arc, pretty much Subaru going insane, the White Whale arc, and then the battle with Beltergeese, right? So like there was pretty much battles throughout the season. Here, there really hasn't been.
Okay.
Like, there's been a couple brawls, per se, like at the first episode when Rem had her whole memories eaten. And then a couple brawls in between with Garfield. And, you know, the rabbits eating Subaru.
Lovely.
But, like, for the most of it, it's been dialogue, storytelling, and just wonderful character building.
Okay.
Like, I'm looking through the first half, there was, like, maybe a fight with Garfield, but other than that, it was mostly just talking. And then in the second half, there's of course been the Ram versus Roswell fight, and of course the mansion fight. But those barely took up maybe, like, if I had to say, they took up maybe 20 minutes total over like the past 3 episodes. Which I find so impressive. And it isn't like those fights aren't any good. They're great. The Garfield versus Elsa fight is probably the fight of the season thus far.
Okay.
But it really shows that ReZero 2 has been really good because of its character building. They've turned Amelia into this more than just this damsel in distress. She's a total badass now who still has the charm to her that made her really likable. Subaru, who's finally stopped acting like he's the only one suffering, right? Beatrice is out of her shell. She's finally able to step out of the fucking library.
Rip.
Roswell, he becomes a whole new character. Akanita is great, right?
Yeah.
It just shows that you don't need constant battles.
I just noticed how dirty my mic is.
No, now actually, here's one more thing about ReZero that I find actually insane.
All right.
Remember when ReZero was first announced and how people were doubting if it could hit like the hype of this first season, right? As people always do with the sequel.
Wait, are you talking about the fact? Are you talking about the ReZero 2 was announced, or
yeah? But remember when it was announced, right?
Yeah.
And how everybody's like, "Oh, this isn't the same team. It probably won't be as good, right?"
I don't actually remember anyone saying that, but hey.
I saw a little bit about it, but one thing I want to point out is the balls of White Fox.
Oops.
Because if you look at the episodes, right, and I'm just going to open up a couple on my site just to take a look, there's no commercials.
There's no commercials?
You know how sometimes in a season there'll be like a cut and then it'll be like, we'll see this again, right?
See this again.
Like, what's the best way to put it? You know how, like, in the middle of an episode, there'll be sometimes, like, an ad break, right?
Yeah.
Like an ad cut where there'd be normally an ad if this was on television.
Yeah, oh, you mean those eye catcher things?
In a sense, yeah.
It's like...
ReZero doesn't have that.
Oh.
Most of the episodes just go straight through with no ad breaks.
Oh.
Just think about that for a minute. Think about how important, like, making money is.
Okay, yeah.
Like, the balls to say, no, we believe so fucking much in this show that we're going to just let it run straight through for 30 minutes with no ads. Like, that's impressive.
Is it like this type of thing? I'm gonna... If you can...
Yeah, take your time, take your time.
Open link in new tab. Oh shit, don't play, don't play!
Did it play?
No, it didn't. Here we go, here we go. Like this.
I'm watching it. Yeah, it's similar to that. It's similar to that. You see it all the time in anime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Haikyuu has that little animal thing.
Yeah, the little animal thing
with
the birds, right?
Well. Yeah, and then the serves for the older ones, but yeah.
Yeah. But like ReZero, I can maybe count on my hand how many times they've done it this season. The balls, like the previous, I want to just take a look. Give me a second. The previous 3 episodes, pretty much since the start of the finale, have been all 29 minutes with no interruptions.
Okay. Oh.
Like, that's just it. They haven't done a single interruption. Hell, even the previous 4 episodes have been like that. And it's impressive to think about it in the sense of, A, the ads make money. There's no denying it. The ads make money, and money is important.
Ads make money.
But, like, it just shows how much ReZero, like, it just shows how much they just believed in this show.
Data bio.
Like, it's insane. Like, could you imagine doing that, right?
And, I mean, I don't know. No, I don't know.
No. Logically, you'd be thinking, okay, let's try to make the most money we can, right?
Yeah.
Which is fair because, gotta make money.
Gotta make money.
I mean, people want to say, oh, don't be greedy. No, literally, you make money. Try to make as much money as you can because it's what keeps you going.
And animators don't really get paid that much over there, so.
Okay, that's a whole other story, but let's continue.
You needed all the money you can get.
Yeah, pretty much. But no, I just, when I noticed that, I'm just like, that was really impressive because it's just, I like seeing confidence, right?
I like seeing pure confidence, Marcel. That's why whenever anybody walks out there and just struts their stuff in their birthday suit, I clap. I just clap. But then I also have to call the police because, yeah. RIP.
Alrighty, well, I think that's most of what I could talk about. I'm kind of saving, with the fact that a lot of shows are ending this week, I'm kind of saving it for our episode next week or the week after.
For the end review.
Yeah.
The season review.
Since I got to go somewhere pretty soon, let's go to the main topic today.
Oh.
Bangers!
He doesn't mean gangbangers.
No.
And he doesn't mean the actual, like, no.
We all know good OP and ED when we see them, right?
Yes.
So we wanted to use this time to talk about what makes a good OP, what makes a good ED, and like some of our favorites, some of the ones we hate. But I wanted to start with one thing in particular.
Huh?
Chewy.
Yeah.
I want OPs to stop spoiling shit.
I see. Yeah.
Oh my god, it is something I cannot believe they still do.
Makes sense. Yeah, it still happened.
Like, I'll give you 2 examples. One, the Fire Force Season 2 OP, right?
Mm-hmm.
Literally spoils major fights.
Yeah.
That we don't know are going to happen if we haven't read it. And I'm like, okay, it's Japan, and people have probably read it, but it's just like, there are other people who watched it, right?
Right.
But the worst one, one of the worst ones to me is Valkyria Chronicles Season 2's opening.
No. Oh, no.
Why are you saying, oh, no?
Does that actually spoil it? I didn't watch that OP.
Well, if you played the game, you obviously know, right?
I know what happens, yes, but do they actually spoil it?
They pretty much reveal that Alicia's a Valkyrie.
Well,
like, straight up, they just reveal it.
What the fuck?
And it's just like, oh, what if somebody didn't know this?
Yeah, what is...
Like, it's just...
Oh, well.
Like, straight up, in the OP, they're just like, oh yeah, Alicia's a Valkyrie, and it's just like, well, what if somebody hasn't played the game, right? Like, it's just... I don't get why studios do this! Valkyria Chronicles, by the way, is a good game.
Okay. Here's a couple I actually found as well.
Okay.
One of Bleach's OPs.
I actually haven't watched Bleach.
I believe it was called Change.
Mm-hmm.
They show every single one of this guy, I believe the main antagonist's resurrection forms. The guy's name's Espada, I believe. And they even revealed it for the first time, before they actually revealed it for the first time in the actual show. And then it apparently spoils some other big, huge secondary form of another antagonist, or a main character or something. And it's just like, it wasn't supposed to be... It was supposed to be an unexpected reveal in the anime, too. It wasn't even supposed to be in it. Wait, did Sword Art Online 2 actually spoil who Death Gun was in the first opening?
No, because we don't know who Death Gun is.
Okay, good.
Well, no, like, Sword Art Online OP2. Let me pull it up. Because what do you mean, like, spoil who Death Gun is?
They actually show who he is.
Oh, no, we never see Death Gun's face at all.
Oh, okay.
Like, we never see Death Gun's face at all. Death Gun was 2 people, remember?
Right.
Yeah.
Parasite, Marcel.
Okay.
The OP revealed that the MC's mom gets body snatched later in the series.
Didn't that happen pretty quickly, too?
But it was in the opening. No.
I know. Here's another one that pisses me off. Vinland Saga. The Vinland Saga second opening reveals pretty much death of main characters and fights that are gonna happen already. Like, again, I don't get why studios do this. Like, literally, this second OP, which is amazing, by the way, just straight up shows major scenes that are going to happen.
Literally every Yu-Gi-Oh opening. Literally every Yu-Gi-Oh opening.
Yeah, actually, no. Now that I'm watching one, yeah, no, you're right.
That they reveal the people that they're fighting, and then they reveal the monsters that become the ace monsters of that battle, the key monsters that will turn that battle.
Yeah, I feel like fucking. I just feel that series don't understand that not everybody has watched the damn thing, right? Like, I'm just scrolling back through one of the Yu-Gi-Oh OPs, and yeah, no, I can see it.
Boku no Hero Academia, don't they literally just spoil every fight?
I'll have to quickly scroll through. I don't remember Boku no Hero doing that as much. I think they do reveal some, but like season 1, they don't do it at all, since also season 1 was pretty short. It's hard to believe that season 1 was 12 episodes.
Marcel, did JoJo Part 2 spoil a certain character's death? Did they blatantly spoil a major character death in the OP of JoJo Part 2?
JoJo Part 2 OP. You're talking about, like, JoJo Part 2 with young Joseph, right?
Yes.
Uh,
And you know the death I'm talking about because it's the most iconic and is the most meme related.
yeah. Best boy.
No, but seriously, did they blatantly just spoil that death in the OP?
I don't. It's a spoil. That's 100%. 100% sure. But it's one of those ones where like you'd have to really be paying attention to notice.
Okay. Apparently, so, hey, this is Jerry's favorite, Katekyo Hitman Reborn. I didn't notice that actually, but apparently the OP spoils every single new enemy, every damn matchup with all the recurring with the main characters and the new enemies. It actually shows a fighting sequence for all of them as well, and then spoils which enemies from before are gonna make comeback appearances and how. So, that's cool, I guess. No surprises for anybody. I actually think One Piece is one of the openings actually spoils, which is now a given that they're part of the crew, but it actually spoils Nico Robin joining the crew. Yeah.
It's just something that's irritating. I get they make things for Japan. It's obvious, and they assume most people have read it. But like, there's a lot of people who haven't.
Mm-hmm. So that's probably one thing. That's the one thing. Oh, that's one of the things that probably will make a good OP is that they don't spoil the whole goddamn show. You know what? If they're gonna do like reveals and stuff like that, or no, you know what? They have the opening and they've already set it to have like, say future members or whatever that'll, I don't know, join the protagonist or whatever, or something around those lines. They'll like black it out really badly so you can't tell. Actually, have you? Oh, I don't know if it's. They used to do this in the past, I think, for some of those types of shows where it's like, oh, you're gonna get a new ally type of thing, but they don't want to reveal it, so they just make a black silhouette type of thing on the OP. Do you remember ever seeing any of those?
Say that again.
You know, it's that type of like, it's kind of a shonen action show where you get a new member or something join the protagonist or something like that.
Oh, and then they just add them to the OP?
No. But they already have him in the OP, but the thing is they don't want to spoil anything, right? So they throw a black silhouette.
I don't see that as often, but I do remember it happening.
Yeah, in the past they used to use that a lot.
No, I don't remember. It's just OPs are such a fickle thing, right? But enough talking about that. We've already discussed that is stupid, and I don't know why studios still do it.
So
let's talk about the bangers.
Well, what makes a good OP? Besides not spoiling shit.
So, how many times do you skip an OP, Chewy?
Pretty much 80% of the time. 85.
Yeah, I'm about 70, 80 as well. And that doesn't mean I don't think an OP is good. It's just we want to get to watching the show, right? But like, it's the OPs that make you not skip that are pretty fucking good, don't you think, right?
Well, yeah, of course. You want to sit down and enjoy it, and then you're like, I'm willing to give up this minute or so of time so you could build up and play me this wicked ass song and build up to, you know, being hyped for the actual episode.
So, like, for example, one OP that I actually haven't skipped once this entire season. So I'm a spider, so what?
What's the song? I don't know the song.
Let me get it.
I don't think I can play it, but I'll at least.
But I'll get you the name of it.
No, wait. Put it in Discord. I'll put it on my phone.
Yeah. The name is Keep Weaving Your Spider Way.
All right.
Give me a second. But yeah, no, this is an opening. For some reason, I do not know why, I have not skipped once.
I'm going to play it. In the background here. Let's hope nobody hears it. I'm gonna mute my mic. Give me 1 second.
Like, it's just one of those things that's like, it has everything I like with openings. It still spoils some shit because, you know, it's something that you just can't escape at this point. But it has a catchy beat. It has really, really good visuals that make you hyped. I know this is actually weird for me to say that I don't want spoilers, but I also like seeing things that make me hyped, right? I don't know, it's weird. It's weird. But I think what makes this OP so good to me is the chorus at the end when it's just so Have you done watching it yet, Chewy? Or listening to it?
No.
I'm weaving, huh?
All right. It's not bad. It's not bad.
I just figured out something. I know what I want in OPs. I don't want spoilers. I want hints.
Yeah, that or at least just like
I like what Spider does at the end of the OP, showing what the main character, you know, Kumiko the spider, is going to become after she leaves the dungeon. It gives you a hint, right? Because it shows her arachna form where she actually has a human torso. But like, it gives hints to it, right? Rather than outright spoiling it. And like, I don't know why. It just seems it's a typical punk rock song, and yet I always play it.
If we're gonna be drawing stuff from the current season, oh shit.
I mean, you can draw stuff from the current season. I'm just using because it's the easiest. But like,
I accidentally just played a little bit of something, so I hope that didn't last too long. Uh-oh.
But the Higurashi Go opening this season was really good.
I'm just gonna put it in the garbage dump here. I don't want to DM it.
It had a really, really good. It sets up the tone really well, but I think presentations and openings are really important.
Of course.
Like, it isn't just about the song, it's the video too.
Of course. It's leading up to it, so it's got to give like a nice...
It has to give an idea what's going to happen in the show and give you an idea what the pace is and what the tone is, right? So when you see Rika running up with this despair look on her face as the chorus plays, you're getting, okay, Higurashi's going to want to kill me.
Higurashi's a killer.
And of course, you just linked Skate here.
Yes, of course, because we're looking at current seasons and we want to look at bangers. Frickin' Paradise by Rude A. And the fact that this intro is actually pretty decent. It doesn't spoil too much. Again,
to me, there's a big difference between spoiling and hinting at stuff.
They do give a lot of characters that will be joining in type of thing as the main cast, but it's like, okay, I already saw a couple of these, so it's not a big thing.
But yeah, no, I can see why people enjoyed that one.
Oh no, man, this is a groovy ass beat.
Yeah, the Vinland Saga openings.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Both are glorious.
What was it?
Um,
Oh, the current World Trigger opening. By shit. It's called Force, I think. But was it
opening.
Tomorrow Times Together, or Tomorrow X Together, by that group, and it's called Force.
Yeah, the Vinland Saga openings, freaking Man with a Mission is just like, ever since they released Log Horizon's database, it's just like they can never stop, right?
Thank you, King Bangers.
And then of course there's the first one, which I really like the combination of like, I don't get this. All right, I'm looking at the first season opening right now, and it's just like they did it without, like, the first season opening of Vinland Saga to me is a perfect opening video wise, because it gives you hints, it has a banger song, wonderful visuals. Then why does season part 2's opening spoil everything?
I don't know.
Oh,
They didn't have anything else to put in it.
I just stop spoiling shit in openings.
Whatchamacallit, World Triggers is very, very basic visual wise, but like it kind of, I don't know. I feel like that's fine for now because the song was already just amazing as it is. So make up for a simple video. Just reintroducing characters.
It shows what the show is, has a decent song. It does what an opening needs to do.
Oh, it has a banger song, man.
It's okay.
It's a banger.
And we're all allowed to have our different tastes.
What was Dang, there was some really good ones back in the day. I can't seem to remember.
Honestly, I think all the Sword Art Online openings are great.
I like Crossing Field. I don't know about... See, I don't even remember after Crossing Field, honestly.
The first one is just... It's great. It's great. It's one of the best openings of all time.
Yeah, it's Lisa Crossing Field, so...
Yeah. I enjoyed the second one, though it was also just a bit too much. Air Oi's Ignite for Gun Gale Online is just... Oh my god.
I don't remember that.
Here, I'll just link this right here. This gives you the first 7. And then of course there's the Mother Rosario opening.
You know what? This is probably the most, at least at the time, was one of the biggest well-known anime songs known out there. Do you remember Unravel, Marcel? Oh shit!
Who doesn't?
Yeah, fucking Tokyo Ghoul.
Yeah.
I remember when we went to the what was it? Anime Revo for the winter one.
Yeah.
And we went to the cafe and somebody requested it and everyone just started singing and I was like,
Oh.
God damn. I just want to eat my omelet rice here, please. That was really freaking loud. Oh, another one. Speaking of Lisa, who does like banger after banger.
Garage.
Gringe, yeah.
Yeah.
Come on. Demon Slayer. Oh,
Yeah,
that was a
no,
good
that's
opening too, actually.
That's a good one. That's a good one. How about every Overlord theme?
Yeah.
Like from Clatanonia to Go Cry Go.
I'm not gonna lie though, I did start skipping them after like the 6th or so 7th episode.
Oh, fuck you. They were great.
They were, but it's just like I already know the song now after I've listened to it so many times.
Yeah, but you can make that excuse for every single OP ever.
Can I?
Yes, you can.
Can I really?
Yes, you can.
Can I really?
Yes, you can.
No, you can't. I don't know. I guess you could technically, but when you got like an incredible song, you listen to it all the time.
To an extent, yes, but you're saying, yeah, these are great, but oh, look, I'm just not going to listen to this.
No, but that's the thing. Like, I have to admit, I didn't listen to it after like maybe the 7th or 8th episode, really, because I wanted to watch the episode, and I already heard the song a bazillion times, and now it's in my head. Dum 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 no 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 no. It's like it's already in my head here, man. It's just like whatever. Oh, okay. You didn't watch Naruto, but this was a big one for Naruto. I think every single Naruto fan knows this one. Bluebird.
I question every single Naruto fan. I do have heard it because it's been sang by fucking all the Hololive singers during their karaoke's.
Yeah, and for good reason, because it's a really good song, and the opening intro for that was really good as well. So a lot of the Boku no Hero Academia songs are really good, but I think the one that stands out for me is crap, what is it called now? Was it The Day, or is it, I don't know.
Are you talking about the first one?
I don't know if it's The Day or Odd Future. I'm not sure. Was Odd Future actually from? I don't remember. I remember there was one that just really stood out for me all the time.
Well, the first one is called The Day. The fourth is called The Odd Future.
Yeah, they make some really good ones.
The Odd Future is really catchy.
Yeah. That probably was it. I mean, don't get me wrong, The Day and like the second opening and the third opening were incredible as well. It was just, yeah.
I like how My Hero always kind of goes for different openings in a sense, right?
Like, it's not necessarily always like rock and like
it's not necessarily rock. Sometimes they got this slow paced song, that's meant to be a little more calming. Then all of a sudden you got this really upbeat song.
Usually it's a lot more like poppy or EDM even.
Yeah, like Odd Future is a perfect example.
Yeah. Rising Hope from freaking Mahoka no Koko Retose.
I'm sorry, what?
Rising Hope by Lisa from Mahoka Koko no Retose. It's Rising Hope.
It's a good song. I just wish it was on a different anime.
You know what? The Haikyuu songs, actually, even the Haikyuu soundtrack gets to me.
I am not as attached to the songs themselves. I think Haikyuu has some of the best visual openings, though.
Yeah.
Like the season 3 opening.
But nah, man, some of the songs are pretty good. Like Phoenix, I think, from Burnout Syndromes. Fly High and I think Phoenix. Yeah, those are good ones. Those are good ones. Fly. Do 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 do. God, I can't think of any other good ones at the moment.
Well, while you think of one, I'm going to take a restroom break.
Wow.
Gotta be.
What am I supposed to do here? I guess let's get banned, DMC banned. I don't know. Can't think of much right now. Oh, another Naruto one. I think it was Asian Kung Fu Generation or something. We are fighting dreamers. Do 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 do. Fighting dreamers. Do 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 do. Oh, just go my one chance now. Can find now. I forgot to say Bluebird was by Ikimonogatari. Sorry. Ikimonogakari. A lot of Lisa songs, man.
Ugh. God damn, my hair is a mess.
A lot of Lisa songs.
Thanks for the wait. Sorry about that.
No problem. Shit. What? Oh, fuck. The ones from Gundam Build Re-Rise, Marcel. Holy shit. I totally forgot. Gundam Build Re-Rise. The freaking best music. Opening, ending for the second part was just amazing. I need to go find it now. Where is it? Gundam Build Re-Rise.
You know what I'm surprised we haven't mentioned once? Attack on Titan. Let's be real. Most of these openings are incredible.
Different. Not incredible for me.
Oh, you have horrible taste.
No, it's different. Not the best things I've ever heard in the world. The opening, like how they envision like the struggle and everything, the opening animations and stuff like that. It's good, and the music does fit it, but I don't know. It's not the best thing that like pulls me in, honestly.
Oh my god. Sorry, I was just scrolling through the internet and I found this animation.
I'm not playing that.
It's great.
I'm not playing it. I'm recording right now, good sir. I'm not playing that. But no, Gundam Build Divers Re-Rise. Even though the first opening song wasn't that great. I think it was called Re-Rise by Spirit Spica. Spirit Spica makes the ending, though, for the second season of Gundam Build Re-Rise, Twinkle. Holy shit. Like, the ending sequence, super, super well done. Because, like, it's even though it's mostly just Hiroto, at the end at least, just running into the horizon or whatever, passing all these things. But, like, the song is so good. And if you actually look at the lyrics, they actually just completely, it's like coming mostly from Hiroto's type of perspective. It's basically a song for Hiroto, about Hiroto in this current situation and how he wishes for things, or at least for his current situation, stuff like that. But I don't want to spoil anything. But yeah, it's good, and it's a banger. Then Hatena by Penguin Research. So opening for the second season of Gundam Build Divers Re-Rise. It's hard. It hits hard. It slaps.
We'll get it, Chewie. You have an addiction to this show.
Also the ending for the first season, Magic Time by Sudana Yuzu Yuli. Smooth.
I hope you guys understand, this guy has an addiction to Gundam Build Divers.
It's magic time. Well, it's a good show, and also the music is pretty rad.
I do agree. Gundam Build Divers is a respectable show, but like, you are just attached to that fucking thing.
Nah, man, it's a good show, and I like the music. Just because the music is good. Not just because of the show itself, but because the music is good. God, what else? I can't really think of anything else really at this point. I'm just gonna scroll through.
We've tackled a bit of them. I think the main thing is we really wanted to tackle what OPs and EDs should be doing, and that's not spoiling everything.
Nah, yeah. I think probably one of the. I'm not sure actually, because a lot of the OPs, now that I think about it, at least the animation sequence do kind of. I know there's a difference between hint and there's a difference between spoil, but it feels like hints almost are kind of spoiling it just a tiny bit. Sense. Their hints are like over the top.
That is 100% true.
I feel like some of the hints are like over the top, or they're just too obvious at this point.
Yeah,
they just need to like take it down a little bit.
Yeah, they definitely need to, like, I don't mind knowing, oh, this is a big bad guy coming. Okay, I just don't want to see, oh, this is a huge fight. Oh, this guy died. Like, really, guys, do you have to keep freaking saying all that?
I think, dude, I don't know if they did this or not, but do you remember? Shoot. What was that one rom-com with the guy in the locket and the stuff? And he's like, oh, I made a promise with a girl in my childhood. With this locket. Yes, there we go. I totally forget, but does the opening actually reveal how many girls end up being like the one he keeps or like does it reveal how many girls he thinks might be the girl in the opening? Or does it just I
can't remember.
Just show the one.
It's been so long since I've seen that show.
Or does it just show like the ones that you see in the first episode and then adds on afterwards? Because there are so many freaking girls, man.
I think it gives hints to them.
Okay, so there's like silhouettes or something.
There's silhouettes of Sumogi and Marika, but there's also one more girl that was added. You got to remember.
There was.
But like just. Oh, don't get me started on Nisekoi. We should really do a show, talk about shows that we just fucking hate.
Or we could just sit down and watch a show together and just be like, why the fuck are we doing this?
I prefer not to hate myself more than I have.
Well, too late. We're gonna sit down and watch a show. Oh, speaking of Nisekoi, actually, the first OP was actually pretty cute. I liked it. This is not bad.
I preferred season 2 OP, if I'm being honest.
Does it drop or click or something? I don't know.
I preferred Rally Go Round.
Yeah, Yamamoto and the Seven Witches. Kujisuku Diamond by Weaver. And I don't think they actually reveal in the very first opening, at least, all the witches in the opening, do they?
I don't remember, man.
I think they actually had their backs turned and they had the big old hats to hide everything. So,
I do remember. They did have an obsession with hats.
Well, I mean, it's to symbolize witches, right? And I guess a good way to hide their, I don't know, their identities.
But yeah, no, Nisekai's Rally Go Round is the best opening.
Could you see Diamond? Death Parade's Flyers.
Yeah, that was a catchy one.
Everybody. Shit, was it Chihaya Furu? The one with the Karuta game?
Yeah, that was Chihaya
Furu. Shit, I forgot what it's called. I think it's Youthful. by 99 Radio Service, I think. Oh, that was beautiful. It wasn't hardcore or anything. It was just beautiful.
You see, at this point, people were just saying what OPs we like because we've kind of ran out of things to talk about.
No, man, the fact that it fitted Chihaya Fury really nice. It wasn't like super over the top. It was still upbeat. Of course, it was still upbeat. It was still made to seem like it was a very happy feel, but it was still calming. It was still beautiful because it was mostly acoustic, basically unplugged. It seemed like didn't go through any sort of a lot of production, at least, but it was nice and it fitted very well, honestly.
Can we mention ReZero's openings and how many times they don't fucking use it?
Okay.
Like the big meme of part 2 was always like, hey, when's the opening coming? When's the opening coming? It took 6 episodes to have the opening happen. And they're all great.
Okay, I wanted to ask you though, Marcel, did you notice that for Index and actually I think for a little while the Railgun, that they use the same artist for the openings and endings?
Are you talking about series to series or like?
No. I'm talking about like they had a lot of openings and endings, but
and it's the same person. Yeah, I know.
No. It's been the same people. Like I literally believe it was Fripside who did all of like Index, and then it was Mami Kawada that like did all the earlier ones for Index, and then Fripside goes over to like. At the same time, Fripside does all the openings for Index, she does all the openings for Railgun. And at the same time, Mami Kawada does all of her openings for Index. She does I think she did an opening for Railgun. And then the endings are done by, like, Alisa, the same person, like, every single time.
Yeah, it seems.
Or at least she did them all for freaking Railgun, if I remember. It was... They must have had some sort of, like, contract or something with studio or something, or them. Anyways, what makes a good ending then, Marcel?
I'm gonna be honest, making me actually want to fucking watch it.
Wow.
I don't endings.
Wow.
Seriously, I do not watch endings.
Wow.
I usually skip to the end to maybe see if there is a little thing at the end, but other than that, I literally don't. It's insane.
Wow.
Like, I'll sit and watch most of the openings, but endings, nah, I don't got time for that.
Wow.
Guys, I think Lucas is disappointed in me.
I think for endings, it really is mostly the music. As I guess that's kind of ties in.
Yeah.
The opening, the animation, or whatever, the sequence, the visuals itself is. I feel like it's a very, very secondary thing. Unlike the openings, where it's like, hey, did you want?
I think the only ending theme I regularly watched was Log Horizons.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Quick thing about openings, though. One thing I like, Fate Grand Order, Absolute Demonic Front, Babylonia, right?
Mm-hmm.
They did an interesting thing about their openings, right?
Okay.
So the first opening, Phantom Joke, is it's great, right? It's amazing. When they did a second opening, they literally just did the same song, but they, instead of covering 0 to 1 minutes, they then covered 1 minute to 2 minutes.
I don't understand. Oh, okay.
Are you fucking stupid? Literally, in the first opening, right?
Yeah.
They covered 0 to about 1 minute to 20 of the Phantom Joke, right?
Yes.
In the second opening, they then covered after that part of Phantom Joke. So it's the same song, it's just the different lyrics further up, right?
Okay.
Oh my god, are you that fucking stupid?
No, I get it, but like, what's the point?
I think that's really cool, and I'm surprised we don't see that more often.
Well, generally not every song is that.
Chewy, most songs can have 2 course.
No, yeah, I get it. Well, they have like two, 3 verses, and a bridge, and they always did the chorus and stuff like that. But I don't know. Maybe it's just too much the same at that point.
Also, Union Square Garden is insane.
Stereotype Foundation.
The artists.
Yeah.
Oh! I got one more ending that I will always watch.
Huh?
Right?
So is Maya.
This one right here.
Oh.
You remember that one, don't you?
You're talking about Blood Blockade Battlefront?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just hummed it.
Yeah, fucking and then, dude, like, speaking of Blood Blockade Battlefront, Jesus Christ, this opening kicks ass.
I'm actually more familiar with the ending song than the opening.
Oh yeah, no, the ending song of season 1 was just, yeah, there's no denying it. But like season 2's Fake Town Baby by Union Square Garden is just an absolute banger.
Feel like it's been overshadowed slightly by that first season, but hey, Mai Sakamoto, Stereotype Foundation. Yeah, we're just naming the artists that we like now. Yay.
Well, I mean, you got any more? Because, I mean, I think we've really talked about stuff we like, what makes a good opening.
Well, I was talking more about endings now, but hey.
Well, I mean, literally, what makes a good ending? Good song, there, done. Like, endings don't need to have a good video.
As I said before, yeah, they don't really need to. It's just something there for the background. It's very secondary. And I can't believe you haven't experienced some good endings there. Like Twinkle by Spira Spica and Akaitsu by Sally. And oh my god, so many good ones. I'm sad.
I have no idea what you're talking about there.
They're the ending songs they're ending songs for certain anime. Sally, I think, did Toriko. It was like the 7th or 6th ending for Toriko.
I actually never watched Toriko.
Yeah. It's pretty. There's a lot of feels like a lot of Bara vibes there, honestly, but hey. What else? Magic Time. Twinkle from Gundam Build Re-Rise. God.
He always finds a way to bring it back to Gundam Re-Rise, people.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Had what is it? Fucking. I don't know what the name of it is. Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc had I think the 3rd or 2nd ending was by. Oh no, was it an opening or ending? It was Kirifuda or Trump Card by Cinema Staff. Oh, that was pretty good too. Geez, I can't believe you haven't experienced any of these ones.
I'm sorry, I just don't listen to ending themes.
When we meet, I'm just gonna take a very gigantic dump in your washroom.
I mean, at this point, you're gonna make friends with every toilet knowing you.
How about Break from Yasuhime by Uru? Doom, doom, doom.
What? Yasuhime? Dude, again, I barely.
I'm going to take a gigantic trip to your washroom.
Ugh.
Okay, well,
Like again, I'll skim over them once in a while, but like it honestly takes a lot to make me want to listen to an ending.
so literally, it's just got to be a good song. Yeah. Okay, we come to the decision that yes, it's got to be a good song.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be good enough to attract Marcel into watching this thing and salivate over it. I don't know.
Yeah, no, you're pretty much right, really.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just gonna. I don't know. I'm gonna end it right there. We're just starting to talk about what songs we like now, but hey.
Which I mean is what it was gonna go to. Pretty much the main thing we can say is openings. Please stop spoiling everything.
And endings, please start making like actually good songs, so Marcel can actually experience them. Turn it up.
Yes, because
50.
every song I don't listen to, I think is bad. Yes.
Yes.
Well, this was episode 15 of the EHRPG podcast.
It's ARPG still.
Oh, it's ARPG still? I thought it was
No, it's said like Canadian A.
Oh. But anyway, this episode again was going to be a little light because, you know, nothing really happened. It helps when, you know, we're 2 weeks off and Chewie doesn't watch a single fucking thing.
It also helps that we like to talk about a lot of shit about nothing.
I mean, that's the point. We're always ranting about pointless garbage.
That's true.
Yeah. But next episode, we're going to be doing our seasonal review.
And then we're doing
the next season preview.
Yeah.
It may be in person. It all depends if he starts feeling better.
Also, expect an OPED of the season thing, part of the
Oh, yeah. No,
review.
we'll be giving out our, like, what we think is best character, best story.
Best OP and best ED.
And we'll say what the show is. Yeah, what the best show is. It's already ReZero, so fuck you.
You know what? I'm gonna refute that with something I haven't watched. Well, actually,
yeah,
you're I'm gonna say Attack on Titan. Bye. I'm gonna say Attack on Titan. Yo, see you later, everybody. Bye. Attack on Titan.
Have a good one, guys.
The anime of the year. Gotta need to go to the washroom. Bye.